is the Jungle Cocoon. This is the Jungle Cocoon happening. It's live and direct. It's the metamorphosis of a caterpillar. Thank you, Erik Godsey, for showing me this. You're the one that inspired this direction.
And then it turned into a butterfly.
What's good? It's your boy and girl, Jungle Jaye, and
Serena Grace. Hello.
Jungle Whisperer.
Jungle Whisperer.
We love that. Hot and ready, live and direct, change of the world one person at a time. What did we just show y'all?
Metamorphosis.
Yes, which is so cool because when I first used the word, I was like, damn. But I was in a class with Erik Godsey. He's a spiritual, directional leader of just a beast of a human. And I was in one of the classes, and he talked about the metamorphosis, and I saw this, and I was so attracted to it, and so like just wanting to understand how the fuck do you melt yourself down to, and then it's like the existence of most people that are successful and most people that are found themselves at the top of anything. They had to go through a metamorphosis to be able to reach to be able to fly and reach where they wanted to go. So I wanted to mention that because that's what is the Jungle Cocoon right now. And I would say at, I don't know, 26 seconds, wherever the part where it started melting inside, there's like a stage where the fucking butterfly melts itself inside, and that happened today. We'll talk about it.
Makes sense that happened today because we're like right in the middle, a little past the middle, but day 4, and that's exactly the metamorphosis when the melting stage is right in the middle.
And this is just being fully. It happened today is cool, and I'm excited to share that with y'all. So today we'll be going over the comfortable slavery versus an uncomfortable freedom. And then what's going to lead to what can lead to a comfortable freedom, all right? And that's going to lead to us defining what money is, and then it's going to transition to, this is all together really, but to what money is, and then who you are versus who you're becoming, all right? And then we'll talk about our experience. That sound like a fucking plan? It sounds like a plan to me. It sounds like a plan to you. We're fucking getting after it. Let's get it. Okay. So yesterday we were talking about, I had Serena email my recruiter for going back on the boat because he emailed me yesterday saying they have work for this weekend, and I'm like, I'm cocooned up. So told him I appreciate you for the time allotted. I can't go for this weekend, but I can do August 10th. So it looks like I'll be going back on the boats if I get a message back from Lucas, my recruiter, on August 10th. And it brought up these thoughts this morning, about what is a comfortable slavery. And I feel like that's a perfect definition of what that boat life is for me. And I'll talk about comfortable slavery and uncomfortable freedom and leading up to it. But the comfortable slavery is on the boat. It's like, yo, I got a place to sleep, even if it's a 13x5 room with 3 people and a shoilet. It's like a shower toilet, and then I breathe in the clean shit air, because it's like toilet, shoilet, and then my bed, and then there's drawers, and then the air, and then the 2 bunk beds, and then it's just a small space. But yeah, I don't give a fuck because I got a place to sleep that is not putting me in fight or flight. Yeah. In the modern jungle, living that intentionally homeless grind. That's 1. 2, I have food for days. Yeah. And then also I can work out and be in my own space in fucking crazy landscapes in nature, like Alaska, Mexico, Costa Rica, Panama. Shit's fucking lit. It's a whole nother. It's not you looking at the walls or you in your own fucking head. It's a whole nother. There you go. Oh, you didn't like that? But yeah, so it's a direction to know I'm comfortable there, but I know that if I wasn't getting paid, I wouldn't be there. Yeah. So that's a part of the direction. And then the uncomfortable freedom is the nomadic, simple but abundant lifestyle that I get to live in the modern jungle, where I get to travel over while also getting to and then I had to live in the modern jungle. So, but it's how do we get to a place of comfortable freedom? Okay, we're breaking this down. So, a comfortable slavery, which I would love to hear at the end of this frame of how you take away your takeaway from this. But a comfortable slavery is what I've just defined during this cocooning is your past decisions and actions are what are dictating your present self's wants, like the direction of your present self, the wants, like what it wants.
What it wants, yeah.
And that's the comfortable part. But it's not aligning with what your future self needs, and that's the slavery part.
Yeah.
And then going into the uncomfortable freedom is your past actions and decisions are affecting the way what your present self doesn't want, which is the uncomfortable part, but is aligning with what your future self needs.
Yeah.
Yes, but you're like, how the fuck do we combine it to live in a comfortable freedom? Well, you know what? Most people in my world, it's the comfortable slavery is working on the boat, right? For a lot of people, it's their 9 to 5. The uncomfortable freedom for me is living in the modern jungle and then also traveling and doing my purpose and doing that. But then the uncomfortable freedom for a lot of people is they're so situated in their space, they don't have the opportunity to feel the other side of the emotions, whether it be novelty or whether it be what we need to feel is the uncomfortability and the unfamiliar and the uncertain.
Yeah, so they're settling with where they are. Yeah. Kind of what we were talking about in one of the other lives, like maybe day 1 or day 2, when we were talking about the skyscraper and not wanting to break down that skyscraper and start over because you're comfortable with where you're at. You're comfortable with what you got, even if it's not what you desire. You have to start from the bottom all over again. And not even necessarily completely the bottom, because like you have skills and knowledge and growth, and you've learned what you've learned on your lesson. Like you've learned your lessons on your journey. All of your past experiences brought you to where you are. So it's like when we say we're starting from the bottom, it's not like day 0, like absolutely no experience at all. I know it can sound really intimidating to like give everything up. You are giving everything up, but you have enough of tools. What you need.
Tools.
Yeah, enough tools. Yeah, to get you where you need to go. You have enough tools. You have the tools within you. You have everything you need within you.
Slay the bigger dragons.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? That was good.
Yeah.
Bringing that shit back.
Yeah.
I agree. And that brings us to what tools do you need and skills and the person you need to become to be able to get to a comfortable freedom. A lot of times people think that comfortable freedom is retirement.
Wow. Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's not my mindset.
That's scary.
But that is probably the majority mindset.
But you know what Erik Godsey says?
What does he say?
Actually, can you look up this definition?
Yeah.
I can define it, but it would be better.
Definition of what?
So he says, don't come into this fucking class if you want to retire. But if you want a forever vocation, you can look the word vocation, the definition of that, which is full alignment within your purpose and passion and art to do for the rest of your life. Something in that direction. Vocation
means a strong feeling of suitability for a particular career or occupation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I just fucking did it. That's fucking dope. Yep. I'm happy you defined it just to give clarity.
Yeah.
That's what this shit's about. And that's why people can find a comfortable freedom earlier than retirement. Because you are so aligned with your purpose and your passion.
Yeah.
And
that you make it your life. Yeah.
So that's it. It's like if you want a comfortable freedom, what do you have to do to get to that place?
Yeah. And when I just said that you make it your life, I don't mean that in like you're being enslaved by it, because your life because it is your purpose, it is your mission. It's what fuels you, it's what gives you passion, it's what gives you purpose, the things that make you feel so excited and so alive. It doesn't feel like you're slaving away, but rather it feels like you're living, and then you get paid to live your life and live out your purpose.
There's a difference between you working for your hour and you working for the value you bring to your hour. That's you on the entrepreneurial grind versus you working for a paycheck. It's the difference. And then it's also the direction of, that's pretty much that. And so it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's the state of being that we don't like to talk about, but we need to, is money. And it's like, what role does that play? And all the states of being can fuck you all up. It don't matter, mentally, emotionally, sexually, socially, spiritually, all them things can fuck you up, right? But financially, all of them, if one of them really drops down, it can fuck all the rest of the states of being up. So we'll just talk about money right now because it's the main one that people focus on, because that's what derives their whole life. And my definition of what money is it's, as we talked about, it's an energy, but it's what you attract with who you become.
Yeah.
And so if you become a fucking plumber, guess what? Plumbers get fucking paid. They get paid $100K. But if you become a teacher, guess what? You're getting 40 bands. You know, you're and guess what? You got to work 12 hours a day. It's really 8 hours, but my sister, she does the teaching shit. I've met people that do teacher shit. You have to come in early, stay up late, so you can get paid for who you become. So it's what's the price to that outcome of what you're going to become.
But also, I don't think money should give you your purpose, because some people who are teachers love being teachers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the amount of money that they make, and that another occupation might pay them more money, because teaching is what gives them life, and the money doesn't matter to them. I think that we shouldn't give so much value to money as we do as a society.
Well, you got to measure it somehow, and that's why I don't say money is the byproduct of what you produce. I used to say that. I don't say that anymore because it's just that. Yeah. You're a teacher. You love teaching. That's like that's your all your life. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm sorry I'm actually not sorry to say, you have to be able to measure this in a way to make society run. It's been since hunters and gatherers. It's goods. It's trade. You have to find, and so that measurement is money. Money's not real. It's a fucking piece of paper.
This is crazy. I was talking to one of my friends about this yesterday. The friend who helped me with getting boxes, and then we went to the park. Then we were talking about, after we left the store getting moving boxes, we were talking about how money isn't real, because I paid with cash, and the woman was like, cash? No one has cash anymore. And then we were talking about how money isn't real, and it's just funny that you mentioned that again, because it's not. It's literally a construct made by society. It has only the amount of value that we collectively give it as a society. Yeah.
But it's guess what? It's what helps you house yourself, feed yourself. It's what helps you just situate yourself in your situation. So you have to you got to put value to it. I don't want it. You know, we don't want it to be that way. But this is what other measurement would we go off of if that wasn't the case? So it's okay. That's my definition is who you become, and if that's the choice that you make, then this is the amount of money that you're going to provide that society's going to give you, and that's part of it. So it's all right. You either choose a capped income or a capped becoming, which you can become past the teacher, whatever it is, you can, but that's what you're gonna get the result.
Do you think that money defines success?
No.
Okay, because I don't think that.
No, success. Success is defined as it's a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That's what my definition of success is. I don't know if that worthy that's the most simplified way I can put it for you or anybody. It's like, are you working towards something that's really creative and that's really purposeful for you, that's worthy of your own time, energy, and mindset, that's intangibles for you? Yeah. progressive realization of worthy ideal, and I've had to define that myself because I had to sit down with that for a little minute. Because I was like, money. I was like, I made $40,000 a year since college, and I've lived many lives that most people wish they could have. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I had to really
see, and that's also why I was kind of saying, like, I feel like the amount of money that you make doesn't dictate how well your life goes. I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah.
It just depends on what life you want to live within your standard.
Okay.
And that can be, if you just want to take care of your kids and go on a vacation once a year, or you just want to be on a farm and you make no money and you sell your fucking crops, great. I'm not saying money is everything, but it depends on what you want to do with your time, with your intangible, your time, energy, and mindset. Yeah, will definitely dictate that for sure.
Yeah.
And we both know that.
Yeah.
And the world knows that.
Yeah.
So that being the case, that's transitioning into the direction of, all right, what are your goals and who you are and who you're going to become? All right? Because it was a hard determination for me to come to this realization, to say, I am this. Because when it's like a manifest, it's like you're not.
Yeah.
So I needed to come to the direction of, I am a facilitator. I am a motivator. I am an entertainer. But the things that I may never reach are the things of the becoming, which is being a master communicator, which is being an energy guru, light-skinned Baby Yoda shit, which is being PhD in positivity. Like both of those are my three goals of who I am and who I'm becoming, that I can always strive to do and also be confident in who I am now, that aligns with everything I'm doing. That make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think who you are and who you are becoming are one and the same.
Yeah. It's just how do I live in that truth?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you are not conscious about what you are becoming, if you forget about it for a second, if you let it drift away, then you're not aligned with your truth, I feel. Yeah.
And I can drift away if you set the bar too low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You set the bar way too low, and then you achieve it, and you're
that's how you drift away.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's exactly. So you achieve it, and then you start drifting away. Where the fuck do I go?
Yeah. It's something you have to maintain. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Something, and that means that's where desire comes from. Like you're always reaching. It's like I'm content with always wanting more, and that's can be unhealthy for a lot of other people, but I also live in a very blissfully dissatisfied place. And I say that as in, I'm happy with where I'm going, but I'm also, and I'm going to appreciate my wins, but I'm also going to keep striving to fucking, like I don't, like that's why I'm on this quasi-monk grind, because I don't, like the whole still in a tree, and I want to be able to progress and keep feeling like I'm moving towards something that's bigger than myself, and that's what I believe in. So that's what I thought about today, and to come to the metamorphosis of me melting is for who I'm to become. I got in a place today of feeling sorry for myself because shit was hitting. My stomach was hurting, my body was sore, my brain was slowed down. I couldn't even get up to drink some fucking water.
I understand those feelings.
Yeah, you know, it is fasting and shit. It feels crazy. And I started feeling sorry for myself. And then I went over all these things that we just talked about. And then I cried for like 5-ish minutes because of this. And it brought me to a point of like the questions like, why am I doing this? And then this torture and all this other shit. And then and the person that told me that, I said, all right, well, it brought me to this point right here is my mom said this in 2 different occasions in the past 2 years. And my mom's a very hardworking woman. She's worked as a project manager and worked 3 jobs before putting the table for me and my brother. And this is no shot to her. It's not even a shot to her, but she said, this is one thing she said. She said, I remember I was home for Christmas or some shit. She said, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. And that shit stuck to me. I was like, fuck. I was like, my mom's still working out here, and I could be the person to change that. And I don't got endless like type of energy for that. And then it came up in my head, when my mom was clipping coupons.
Yeah.
I fucking died. I died right here. I was like, fucking. I cried for like 5-ish minutes just thinking about that. Because I said, my mom's situated. She makes solid money. My stepdad, he's 20 years firefighter, makes solid money. But my mom knows that she plans 40 years down the road. And she knows that however much money she can save can be as much money as she can have for her and Mr. Matt, and to her to live the most abundant life. And I said, damn. I said, I'm gonna need to be the person to alleviate that pain, or the work that my mom doesn't need to do. Guess what? Whoever's saying you're torturing yourself and you're doing all this, and you're standing on acupressure boards, and why are you doing all this? It's like, this is the price that I need to pay for the outcome of who I need to become, and then be able to help all the people around me be at peace.
And you're seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting is Tommy came, and as I was crying, and this is another piece that's going to be interesting, is Tommy came and sat, Tommy sat right in my lap. And
he's a good support baby, especially when tears are happening.
And this is going to be very surprising, what I'm about to say, is that I realized that doesn't give me comfort. I was like, all right, like, I'm happy, Tommy's great, vibes. But I was like,
what, did it make you feel nothing or something else?
Not nothing. I was like, yo, the dog's fucking dope. He feels energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. But it made me realize came to the conclusion that my comfort fully lies in the things and the preparation and the things that I either put myself through or do to become the person that I need to. And that's what makes me comfortable, which is a lot of uncomfortable things. Like that, because I know the end result of that goal is going to lead to a higher state of consciousness. It's going to lead to having more tools in the tool belt.
Yeah, they're the building blocks. Yeah.
And so I don't need a, and I'm happy Tommy came over, but I was like, I don't need a dog to comfort me. I don't need a house to comfort me. I don't need a girlfriend to comfort me. I don't need these attachments that I will appreciate later on, I will want. But as of right now, in the long term, they're gonna cause more stress and and take me steps back to the person and places I need to go to, for the people that I need to affect, and the fucking dreams that I have. And that's why I went intentionally homeless, because the attachment of a home just felt like a house, felt like it was a gateway drug to a lot of attachments I didn't need.
A house is the gateway drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, it's like you get the house and you got to stay in the physical location, and you got to pay for the fucking physical location. You got to pay for all this shit in the physical location. And guess what? You probably need a car, and that comes with rent and gas. And then guess what? You're eventually going to connect with a dude or a girl, and you're going to get a girlfriend, and then you're going to get the dog, and then you're going to get the kids. And well, I've missed a step. Once you get the apartment, you're probably going to need the job or career to sustain that. And it ain't what you want to be. It's the comfortable slavery. It's like, this is good. Yeah. This is good for
the American dream. Haha.
No.
I know.
It's backwards.
I know.
The American dream is you taking risks to figure out who you are, and then get after the money. Not get after the money, then take risks then figure out who you are, or take risks and figure out who you are. It's like, that's not, people try to move that way.
Yeah.
But then guess what? You got all this shit, and guess what? You got 10% left to fucking, like, you're like, nah, I can't even. I'm already got all these responsibilities. I'm just trying to fucking drink a beer and go to vacation with that 10%. So I came to that conclusion now, and that's where we're at. I don't know what you're thinking about all that, but that's why I melted today. Yeah.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I want to add about metamorphosis is I think a lot of people think that this concept of metamorphosis and transformation that we go through is going to happen only one time in our life. But that is a misconception. That is false. I think metamorphosis is going to happen again and again and again and again and again. It's not just one transformation, like, oh, my past self into my dream self. No, because then once you reach that dream self, you're gonna change again. You're gonna have a new dream self. You're gonna have more goals to achieve, higher standards you want to reach. Just you have more dreams and ambitions for yourself that you don't even know exist right now because you're not even at that level yet. But then once you're at that level, you'll be able to see new heights. You'll be able to see new possibilities that you can't see with these current eyes that you have, with this current mindset that you have. But once you level up, it opens up worlds of possibility, and then metamorphosis happens again and again and again and again and again. And it can be painful, but it is so, so, so beautiful and so, so, so powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we mentioned the other day is the people that are built different are the people that broke themselves down to build themselves back up.
Yeah.
And that's the whole metamorphosis.
Yeah.
It's like most people just don't.
It's a continuous process is what I'm saying. There's no end. Yeah.
Yeah, but most people, they're like, fuck that.
I know.
They're like, fuck that. I just want to be in my house with my kids.
But then once you think you reach the end, then you're in the comfortable, what were you saying? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Just then you're stagnant again. And you're limiting yourself.
Like, I just want to be, why do I have to go through all this pain? Why do I have to go through all this? Like,
because pain is what transforms you. It's what helps you to grow and reach new levels and new depth.
No, I just want to, happiness and comfortability is going to lead me to enlightenment. That's going to do it, right? Like,
you will, it all ebbs and flows. It all ebbs and flows, and you're going to feel all of it.
Yeah, but it's like you just want to be happy, and it's like, no, it's not.
It's not just happiness.
Yeah, you going after that shit ain't going to
lead
you.
We are living the human experience. You have to feel all of the emotions that the human experience has to offer. You can't bypass the ones that you don't want to feel, because if you do that, well, I mean, sure, you can do that, but then they're just going to live in your body anyway, because you're not giving them an outlet to be expressed. They can't work through you. They can't be released through you, because you're saying, I don't want to feel that. So then it's already in you. It's already within you. You're already feeling it, but you say, no, I don't want to feel that. And then it gets buried deep inside of you, deeper and deeper and deeper, until it eats away at you and it's limiting your potential. And that's where bitterness and resentment and, I don't know, jealousy, agony, just all of these negative, angry feelings, depression, anxiety, illness, etc. come from. These feelings that you're repressing. But if you let yourself feel them, because they're in you anyway, then they can flow through you, and then that's how you move on to the happiness. You don't move on to the happiness by saying, I don't want to feel the negativity, I only want to feel happiness, and bypass it like that. No, the happiness will come if you feel all your feelings.
Yes. Embracing all the emotions is what gives you the most presence, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, some people are going to learn it, some people aren't, but you know, it's our journey to live our human experience and try to help those along the way. Be a mirror for other people to not give them the answer, but help them find it themselves. You know. But we have questions.
We have some questions.
What is the title of this day 4? Is there a title for this?
The Mental Jungle.
Okay, the Mental Jungle. All right, I didn't know what there was. Okay, cool.
Okay, question number 1. If your thoughts were a jungle, what creatures live there?
Man, if my thoughts were a jungle, I gotta go with Baby Yoda.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, if it's saying right now, I would say it's probably like the wild pig that just can eat anything. That's like one. That's one animal. And then it's Yoda just coming out with the wisdom. The Baby Yoda coming out with the wisdom. and then it's like at times I feel like a fucking skunk because I'm like I'm not showering, but then I shower, so like the skunk action happens, and yeah, and then I feel like we said I feel like the caterpillar just like melting in this space and just metamorphosizing, and I keep running that cocoon back, that cocoonification, that cocoon back in my head. So if I had any of those would be all of them, honestly. The wild pig is definitely it. Yo, I'm hungry.
Are you thinking about food a lot?
Yeah, no, this time around it's sniping me. It's definitely not the food noise that I talked about in the past. Maybe because before I was on the move and I was able to do shit and I was working.
You could like distract yourself.
Yeah,
more,
I could just, now it's just I'm sitting with it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, where's the jungle cake at? Where's that fucking that fucking chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
Where's that fucking Chipotle bowl? You know, so right now it's just it's what led to the melting today of me crying and shit. But yeah, I would say that those are it. I'm thinking about a lot, but yeah.
Okay. This question is, you kind of mentioned this yesterday, but I wonder if your answer is different today.
Oh, yeah.
What foods are you fantasizing about and why? Is your answer the same or
it's
different?
The same.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
y'all can
all
check.
breakfast foods, basically.
Yeah, all breakfast
chicken
foods.
and waffles.
Chicken.
Breakfast sandwiches.
The two rebirth meals is chicken and waffles, and then we have our eggs, English muffin sandwiches with our sparkling water and maybe some guacamole and smoothie.
Yeah.
And so then the second meal is this fucking mango pineapple smoothie with our fucking side cinnamon muffin. We have our Chipotle bowl with our jungle cake, and that's in our mango pineapple smoothie. All that. That's what I'm thinking about. That's happening 100% when we get out of here. When I get out of here,
you're going to eat.
You're gonna eat.
You're gonna eat.
You're gonna eat. And that DiGiorno pizza, she be coming after me for the DiGiorno pizza. I swear that shit. She be seeing me eat it. She's like, "There's no way."
'Cause you eat the whole thing.
Yeah, it's wild. The fucking whole thing is just raw. I love how that happens. Yeah. But that's been the go-to meal for me because it's just
not me. We have very different diets when you stay with me.
Oh yeah, when I stay with her,
you say you eat healthy, but then you're with me devouring entire DiGiorno pizzas, and I'm like, hello.
She sees the wild boar coming out, like right after I just got a 7 done fast, and I still eat Little Caesars. Little Caesars, I house Little Caesars, but that's like the 20%. Like 20% of my diet is like what you see here. But the 80% is what I told you, like the rotisserie chicken, the peas, the fucking. So the intentionally homeless meals, struggle meals, which are solid $13.50 a day. Let's go.
Next question: are you depriving yourself or finally devouring truth?
Oh, we're devouring truth.
Yeah,
we're devouring all the truth. We're hungry for we're in the booty like groceries right now, devouring it right now. The truth is like me like this.
Oh no!
Just going in. I'm about to dive in, and I've dove into the truth of the booty, which is so great because it's coming to multiple different resonant points of me breaking myself down and build myself back up. So we're devouring the truth.
Thank you for that visual.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Now that we have that.
You're welcome.
What do you actually want to digest that has nothing to do with eating?
I guess I want to digest what this process, and I'm doing it, but what's the cocoon process really mean? I mean, I've broken myself down and built myself back up multiple times, but what does it really mean to be in darkness? Yeah. Is it what I've learned so far, of like what I said kind of in the beginning, but now like. Is there light all the time in the darkness?
I think you may not know the answer until after you take off your blindfold and are revealed to light again, and you like experience the full process. Sometimes I learn when I'm fasting. I'm like, oh, what am I going to learn during this fast? Because for me, fasts are really spiritual, and I always have a lot to learn. And I do learn during the fast, but sometimes I have the most impact after I break my fast, which is so unexpected, I feel like. Like, I feel like I wouldn't expect to have more insight and realizations and breakthrough after the fast is over, but sometimes it happens a few days after it all catches up. So that might happen to you with the darkness too. I mean, you're experiencing what you're experiencing now, then you might have more clarity even after all of this is finished.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I mean, I've had, like, each one of these lives have been just a fucking mind dump of fucking power, of clarity and knowledge, and just like things
absolutely.
I've learned. It's been cool, but yeah, I think that's a part of it. I think after this, I think you might be right. What the fuck is gonna be like when I take this shit off?
Yeah, because right now you're in the process, but you haven't experienced the entirety of it yet.
Valid. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come with that answer too. Is
Yeah.
After this, when the lights come on, we're gonna see what the darkness is really talking about.
Yeah. Next question. What mental loop are you tired of repeating?
Mental loop. I'm tired of repeating the mental loop of. I'm not tired of it. Man, I love the mental loops. I'm tripping. I gotta negate this question. I love the mental loops. There's nothing to this point I've been tired. If that's the case, you're not making it through this process.
What? I would like you to expand on that, because mental loop for me is usually a debilitating kind of cycle. When I hear the word loop. Loop makes me think you're stuck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The thing is that there is no loop that I'm in. Like, there is no, like, you're not going to be able to sit in darkness and with your own thoughts if you're in any sort of loop. It's like, yo, you better either find the directions or ask more questions to get the answers.
Yeah.
So there hasn't been a time where I'm more like how can I ingest and get a more not mental loops, but mental directions. There hasn't been a time where I've been in that space.
It seems like if you were stuck in mental loops, you're doing pretty much everything you can to not be in a mental loop. Yeah, with the lifestyle that you live, I mean, and the directions that you take.
What do you think people are doing that? They're definitely going after drinking.
Right.
They're definitely going to use a fucking vape and,
and addiction.
And weed and
food, sugar, dopamine, scrolling, TikTok, binge watching,
and
to numb everything,
Yeah. So I mean, like
right now you're getting a full dopamine detox on all levels.
100%. And so mine might be like scrolling through social media, but then that always brings me to a quote or something that I always look at a podcast for. It's like healthy scrolling, which sometimes is doom, like 10, 20% times doom scrolling, and then it's like maybe the shit foods, but for the most part, I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I will do psychedelics one day, but I mean, my vices are at a minimal right now. Very minimal. Yeah. And I will keep it that way because I do shit like this.
Yeah. So mental loops? Nope. Not for Jungle Jaye.
Not for Jungle Jaye, no.
Okay. Next question. What does silence reveal that noise was hiding?
Oh, this is fire.
Fire.
This is fire. You know what? It's so interesting is people don't look at solitude as a gift. They don't realize what they can find in the silence.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people are afraid to even spend times with themselves, to be alone. A lot of people don't want to be alone because they feel lonely and they feel that they need another person to fill whatever the void is. But there's so much to learn in solitude. I'll let you continue with what you were saying. I just wanted to add that.
No, please keep adding in. We need this energy. Come on, if you have an idea, bring it out. No, being alone is the vulnerability to solitude is you having strength within you being on your own.
Absolutely, yeah. And like learning to enjoy spending time with yourself, to love spending time with yourself. It's like, it's also part of the process of self-love, cultivating self-love, because you are falling in love with yourself and your ideas, your thought processes, what you're learning, what you're experiencing, all of it, while you're by yourself, breaking yourself down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people don't.
And it can be brutal. It will be brutal at first, actually. Yeah.
For sure. It will.
But it's powerful. Yeah.
It'll be more brutal when you don't figure out the answers. You keep going in that mental loop, like we just talked about.
Yeah.
That's just the brutal part.
Yeah.
It's like you can only run from your shadow so long until you turn around and realize that it ain't real.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. You got to face your shadow eventually.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you're gonna keep running, looking behind you, and it's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
So, I think understanding what silence really means and how to cultivate that which is your awareness, and that awareness is to just that. You being able to be like, oh, this is an emotion. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Then you can respond, because responsibility comes from the ability of the way you respond.
Yeah, and responding over reacting 100%. Responding mindfully and presently, and like from a place of detachment rather than reacting because you're triggered and there are feelings in your body that you haven't processed, so right now you're letting them out. And that's what happens when you suppress your emotions, when you bury them, when you say, I don't want to feel these, then you are way more likely to react and kind of explode on somebody, and that's not desirable for anybody.
And that's because you didn't sit in your silence.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it. Wait, so the loud part, what was the loud part?
On the question?
Yeah.
It said, what does silence reveal? That noise was hiding.
Noise wins in the short term.
For me, I think noise is like all the distractions, like what you're addicted to, what we were just talking about, like dopamine, scrolling, vape, alcohol. I feel like that's all the noise. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
And that's what wins in the short term.
Okay, I see what you're saying there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just list all the examples.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
Like, but it's the whole reference, like the way to heaven you have to go through hell, and the way to hell you're just gonna feel like heaven. Wait, right?
I don't think that's what religion says.
No, religion doesn't say that. No, it's just a metaphor.
I haven't heard this. I don't know it.
It's a metaphor.
Okay.
It's a metaphor to say, like, the feeling of going through hell will lead you to heaven, and the feeling of going through heaven will lead you to hell. And it's
I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
though. Yeah.
you thinking like you're feeling playing video games and beating off all day and eating all this shit food and scrolling and shit.
Yeah,
it feels
it's
good
instant gratification.
right now.
Yeah.
You know, you just getting your nut off and not intentionally understanding what that is for you. It's like that shit. It's going to lead you to hell. But you taking time to process and understand you going through hell, fucking 7-day water fast, or me opening up about having genital herpes, or or fucking standing on acupressure boards, or cold showers that we do.
Yeah.
You know, even the hell of, you know, what it sometimes feel like just to sit down and fucking meditate. I'm talking about silence.
Yeah.
But you going through that will lead you to a place of heaven within yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. This is our last question.
Last question. Let's go.
What belief are you ready to I highlight the ones that I'm gonna ask, and I don't know why I highlighted this one.
That's cool.
What belief are you ready to throw out like spoiled leftovers?
Ooh, what belief am I ready to?
No, I do know why I highlighted it, but just the way it's phrased is just kind of funny. I don't know.
Oh,
It threw me off.
Why'd you highlight it?
I just like the question.
Yeah,
what belief are you ready to get rid of?
Get rid of, like, what, toss leftovers? What did it say?
It said, what belief are you ready to throw out, like spoiled leftovers?
Like spoiled leftovers. Man. The belief that I don't know enough. That I'm not good enough. That I'm not gonna be enough. That I'm not gonna. That not only knowing, being, or doing enough. I want to throw all
the
that
belief
shit.
I am not enough.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
I need to
understand that.
that needs to, that shit is, I don't know if that's a fucking motivator or that's holding me back, but those, I mean, they definitely, I use it as fuel. But yeah, the whole enough conversation, yo, that shit fucking.
I understand that.
But I think that's maybe everyone's paradigm to a certain degree.
I wonder if that's true.
No, maybe not.
I don't know.
I know for me, for damn sure.
Yeah, I relate to that as well, deeply.
Yeah, and the whole enough is definitely one I need to throw out like fucking spoiled milk for sure.
Yeah.
But that is the last question of 7 days of the darkness water fast. Day 4. Day 4, baby. We're flowing.
Metamorphosis day.
Metamorphosis melting. And maybe we'll cocoon and fly out this bitch eventually. But as of right now, day 5 is coming hot and ready with Tommy. You ready, Tommy?
He's snoozing.
He's snoozing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you can't see.
I can't see shit. I can't see shit. But that was good. That was good shit. I'm excited for this all to really, you know, me to cut it up, make it into something more, not more, but just, I'm excited. Just, it's going to be cool because the different cameras, and the shorts and the long format, it's going to be fucking lit. But much love. Keep spreading it. Remember, love, energy, and truth is the answer to my other question. And we're just getting started. This is to continuous new beginnings. There is no end. So we're changing the world one bare ass truth at a time, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
See you tomorrow.